Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am on another rant. 2 rants actually. They get me, these rants. The first one, I was at my bingo last night. Never won anything, me and my friend, but we went for a meal first, which we do on the first Thursday of every month. But on the way up to pick my friend up, I noticed I go through a lot of roundabouts from where I leave my house and the road that leads up to where I get onto the A1. There's a lot of roundabouts, maybe about half a dozen or something altogether. And I noticed on one of the roundabouts on the way up there seemed to be a lot of cones around. And one of the roads leading up to the roundabout, they had a sign at the side of the road saying ramp. But the sign was after you went over the ramp. Of course, it was quite a deep one too. My car went over and zoom. And then I seen the sign for ramp. Well, that's nice, isn't it? They could have had it further down the road. But there was a lot of cones around as well. And I was thinking to myself, oh, I hope they're not going to close this road off. It looked like they're resurfacing the road. You know, they could, when they do that, they could close one side of the road but leave the other side open and then do that the next time. But they don't, they close both sides. But anyway, we went to our meal and had the bingo, and like I'm saying, we never won anything. Well, it wasn't in last night. But I enjoyed our meal and had a chat to 1 or 2 people in the restaurant where we go and that, and because we had a little bit time to kill, because it was a little bit too soon for us when we were going to the bingo. But anyway, coming back, just what I thought, the road was closed. Diversion. Oh my God. I don't know that way where that road was closed. I've never been that way before. There's other roads have been closed, but not that one. So anyway, goes around the island, you know, and it's come to where the things were blocked off, the road was closed. No signs whatsoever to tell you where you had to go from there. So I just followed around the roundabout and took the first turning off after the one that was blocked. And I drove along the road for quite a while and looking for signs, and then I came to a roundabout. I thought, well, I probably need to go left or to get back the way I've sort of come, but further up away from where the road was closed. So I took that first turning left. Driving round and round and round. It looked like a newish estate. And it was one of those ones where you drive round and round and round the estate and you never get anywhere. Now, oh, I kind of thing with it. I'm going to have to pull up and put my sat-nav on. But I knew putting my sat-nav on, it was going to take me back to the road that was blocked, because that's my way home. But I thought, anyway, at least it might get me off this place, this estate or whatever it was that I was driving round and round on. And then I'd be able to find my way from there, away from the road that takes me home's called the 1056. It'll take me away, I'll find my way somewhere else from there. So that's what I did, and it took me ages to get the sat-nav going, because I never had it on for ages and it was completely flat. So I had to wait till it charged up a little bit, plugged it in and for it charging, and I noticed there was people I pulled in. There was like one of those places where you park your cars outside the houses and that. And I could see the people looking, because they must have noticed my car, and they're probably thinking, well, you know, that's our parking place out there. What are they what she parked there for. That I can imagine, because that's the type of thing I'd be doing it, you know. But I mean, it's a parking place for anybody. It's not for the house that it's in front of. So I pulled in there anyway, and I sat and waited until the sat-nav came on. And true enough, the sat-nav was going to take me back to the road that was blocked. So I just let the sat-nav take me to the back to the roundabout that took me onto this stupid estate that was going round and round. I thought, I'm going to have to go around here. When I got to the roundabout, my sat-nav said to go all the way around the island and take the fourth exit off, and I knew that was taking me back to the road that was blocked, so it was no good going that way. So I was sitting there for a while, trying to look at all the signs and the roads around, and I thought, well, there's another road close to this one that I've taken left. I'll take that one. That might have been the one I thought I should have taken, and it was anyway. I went on it, and then as further down the road I saw the signs for Westmore and Killingworth, and that's my way home. So I found my way home. It took me about 20 minutes longer to get home with taking the wrong turn, and if I'd taken the second turn and left instead of the first one, I would have been on the right road in the first place. And I had my sat-nav on, and my sat-nav kept telling me where to go. You know, I know the way better than what my sat-nav does. And it keeps telling me to take this road, and I'm not taking that road, and I'm driving, shut up, I'm going this way. And I couldn't switch the sat-nav off. I would have to stop the car and do it. All the way home, I had the sat-nav telling me what way to take. I said, I know the way, I know where I'm going, shut up. So anyway, I got home at 10:30 instead of 10:10. That's the way. So I got a little bit knitting done of my own cardigan, and that's my own sweater. That's my other rant. I'm putting this down a minute. I had got this far. This is the back. I've got the back finished. I don't know if you can notice, but you see how bright this orange is here? Now that's the same orange further up, and it's a lot paler. See how the deeper blue and the lighter blue? I joined a new ball. That was where I joined the new ball in. Never noticed while I was knitting, and I'm glad it's all different stripes and that, so it's probably not that noticeable. It had the same. I checked the ball, the dye lot on the balls. They were the same. I have 6 balls of this all together. I've checked them all. 2 of them, this one and another one, is like that. Is a paler shade of all these colours down there. And they've all got the same dye number on, the same lot number, colour thing and everything. That really annoyed me. And I had started the front. Now I'm doing the front with the... I didn't notice until I actually started on this piece. That was when I noticed. I'm saying to myself, that blue is a lot lighter than the blue on here. And you can put it next to it. It's a lot lighter in colour. And the orange is lighter. And that was what I noticed when I was knitting this, because this is the front. I've started the front. So I checked all the other balls, the 6 balls I have, and I have 1 more ball with this lighter colour, and the rest is all the deeper colour like that. So I know I'm going to have to break into the another ball to do the front, so I'm going to use the one with the lighter colour to make sure that the front is all the same. You can see it's a good job it is all stripes like that, and it's probably not that noticeable. But you can see the different shades of the same colours, much lighter on the second ball. That was really annoyed me. That's the second time that's something like that's happened with that other white wool that I'm doing the blanket with. So that's rant over. 2 rants over. because I was enjoying myself, and I got about from there done up to there before I went to bed last night. So I got quite a bit of that done. It's not going to take me that long to knit this one. And I have finished the little cardigan. I've put a tutorial up. I'll get the little cardigan because I haven't got it here. That's the little blue one that I was doing the second tutorial for the same cardigan, the same size, because I had altered some things on the after I made the pattern and that. Only I had done the first tutorial for this before I put out the pattern, and the things I had altered are on that pattern. So anyone who's got the pattern and wanting to follow the tutorial, they might get a bit mixed up. So that's why I did another tutorial for this little 18-inch one. This one's going up on my shop as well, because I've got that offer on today for 70% off my selling fees. So I'll be putting this up later. At least it looks the colour it's supposed to look on here. When I was doing some of the tutorial, it looked so dark because when I do things on my dining table, the light on there seems to make everything a different colour altogether to what they are. But anyway, the other tutorial I've got up, I will be deleting that one, but in case anyone's following it at the moment without the pattern, if anyone's following that tutorial, it's a little peachy little cardigan, the same one as this 18-inch one. In case anyone's following it, I'll leave it up for a couple more weeks, but then I want to delete it because I don't want people to get confused with the two, the same size, and not knowing which one to follow. But I have put the update on this one, so they'll know that this is the updated one when they look at it anyway. So that's that one. And the raindrop pattern, that's the 20-inch one. I've got that far on the 20-inch one. It looks quite nice with the little spots, the different colour blue spots in that one. And the blanket. I've knit 2 balls of it. That's how far I've got with it now. And it's knitting much better on the needles than I was with the cable, because it just would not move up onto from the cable onto the needle. It was just stuck there all the time. I was having to force it up, and it actually made my hands. I haven't done a lot of knitting the last couple of days because of this blanket. It really gave me a lot of pain in my wrists, and it was because of that, he's having to push it up and that. But once I put it onto the needles, it knits it much better. But this first, you probably can't tell on there, but I know where the first ball that I knit, that one knit of no trouble at all on the circular needles. But this one is more fluffy, and it just would not move along the cables on the circular needles. Wouldn't move from the cable onto the actual needle. But there's enough room on the needle. There's only about 110 stitches, I think, altogether. And this is the third ball, so I have 2 more balls to knit with this, and it's actually going to be quite a bigger blanket than what I normally do. It's coming out because I added extra stitches because I thought it wasn't wide enough, but it was wide enough. And it's just garter stitch, that's all I'm knitting, every row knit. So I didn't need to worry about any pattern or anything like that, adding extra stitches, because I thought it didn't think it was going to be as wide as the other one, but it has come out quite wide actually. So it's going to be quite a bit bigger, this one, but I'm just knitting until the 2 balls are gone, because I'll not be buying any more of this wool, and I won't be using, if there was any left, I wouldn't be using it for anything else anyway. So anyway, as you can see, it is quite wide. I've tried to measure it on the needle, but I have to put it on 2 needles and flatten it out. But it is going to be a bit bigger anyway, this one. And I've done 1 or 2 rows I don't know why I started this one actually. It's another one I've started. Another blanket. I'm doing this one with the lemon and white with the two strands together. I don't know why I started this one, unless I thought maybe if I couldn't knit that white one I was going to start doing that one, but I pick this up now and again and do 1 or 2 rows on it, but it'll be another baby blanket when I get it, the other one finished. I can carry on with this one. And then, well, it's not lemon, it's actually quite a bright yellow. It's more yellow than lemon. And I think that is all I have been doing. Oh, I did start a little bit, not with that. It was crochet. I was doing a little bit crochet, but I pulled it out because I made some sort of mistake and I couldn't get the stitches right. But I am going to make this is my tablet. It's a Samsung tablet. You can see me in the screen there. I was going to make a cover for it because this is a newer one. I have an older Samsung one. That's a less expensive one. And I only bought this one because the other one, the actual photographs and videos on it is absolute crap. Very bad quality. This wasn't as expensive as this one. This is a very expensive tablet. And it does have a cover for it, but this one is slightly longer this way than my other one. And when I try to put it in, I have to stretch it to pull the zip around. So I started doing some crochet. I thought I'll do a crochet and make myself a cover for this because I've got all that material that lady called Sheila, my name, that sent to me. And I thought I'll do a little bag for to put this in, but I wasn't sure I was going to put a zip on or not. And I started off with doing the chain and that, and doing a couple of rows, and I tried it up against this, so that it'd come up, and then there was a bit up here so that would come over if I wanted to just press stud it instead of zipped it. But the more I crocheted of it, the tighter it got, and it ended up, it only come up to here and there was nothing to turn over. That's the way crochet goes. That's why I don't like it, why I won't make clothes doing crochet. But I pulled out what I had done anyway, and I thought, I think I'll knit instead of crochet with it. I can get the sizes better with knitting, and then maybe it's just crochet around the edge afterwards. So that's what I'm going to do anyway, because I do want a cover for this one. I don't want it getting damaged or anything like that, because like I'm saying, it was quite expensive, this one, a lot more. I think I paid more for this than I paid for my computer. But anyway, that's my little bit for today, rant over with and telling you what I've been up to, and that's it. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.